What's up, NASCAR Heat fans? David Land here, and we're getting ready for the Food City 500 at Bristol. We did so well at Martinsville, could have possibly done a very good finish in that race if I had kept off the wall. So the plan is to keep off the wall here at Bristol. A pretty rich race, $21,000 up for grabs. Let's take a look at the sponsor we were going to run for the race. We could do the Pete Store, qualify 20th. But I feel like it'd be better to do the Dockside Top 15 Challenge and keep them on the car for one more race. So I think we're going to do that. A top 15 should be able to be achieved at Bristol, depending on how fast my car is and whether my short track game is what it was at Martinsville. Quick shout out, and it goes to Declan George, who says, "Why have a pipe bender when you have David Land driving?" Not sure if that's a slam or a compliment, but either way, it's pretty funny. If you'd like an opportunity to shout out, all you have to do is write a comment, and if it's my favorite or catches my attention, I will give you a shout out in the next video. So let's get into it. Bristol, baby. Let's wreck some cars. All right, so let's head out to qualify, if I can remember how to shift, to qualify for the Food City 500. Out onto the circuit we go. Let's see what our form is like as I almost lose it immediately already. This is going very well to begin with. Okay, so I'm noticing that the car is incredibly loose. I have to just lift off the gas, no brakes required, at least right now at Bristol. It's tough sledding. You know what, rather than risk smashing the car up, I think we're gonna sim the AI results and see what happens. So 13th, I believe that means we move on to the next session, and we do. So let's see what happens in session 2. So in the interest of time, I'm just going to run 1 or 2 laps, depending on what kind of a time I can do. There's a 18.6. I feel like I can do a little bit better, so let's see what we can run here on this lap. Lift off early, let the car settle into the banking. Come on, up, a little bit understeer. Did we improve? Yes, we did. I'm going to go around one more time here. These laps are short enough that I don't feel like I'm wasting too much time doing this. Here we go into turn number 3. And we should get a decent exit. It wasn't as good, maybe. Not an improvement. So let's sim the AI results and see where we go. Fifth place. So we advanced to round 3. Let's see if we can put it on the pole. We only need a 10th. So here we are starting our qualifying lap here at Bristol. Final round. Trying to put this car on the pole, our Moog Springs car. See if we can get down to the bottom there. Well, that's a little too much to the bottom there. But it might give us a good exit. Let's see. 19.2. No, that's a bad lap. Let's go around one more time, see if we can get that 18.3, and then just, if we can get to 18.3, then I'm fairly happy with it. Well, that's Tokyo drifting into turn number 3, but we're going to get a good exit, and the lap is an 18.1. That's, I think, easily on the pole position right now. Let's keep going, see if we can lower that time a bit. Around the corner. A little bit of understeer there, and we did not improve on that lap. Yeah, we're easily on the pole right now, ahead of Eric Almirola. Jimmy just went to an 18.2, and then right down to the bottom of the track. Ooh, understeer city. All right, in the interest of not smashing the car up, I say we sim the AI results. Pole position. Yes! Pole position. That is fantastic at Bristol. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. We're in the pole, on the pole, and that gives us an incredible advantage going into the Food City 500. So let's get to it. This is a big-time opportunity for me and the team.
Welcome to the last great Coliseum, Bristol Motor Speedway. One of the most famous tracks on the NASCAR circuit due to the close racing, beating and banging action that has been a staple of Bristol for years. Hello everyone, I'm Rick Allen. Leave your feelings at the door before strapping into your car in the bull ring.
All right, so we are starting on the pole here at Bristol. We are underway. Green flag is out.
Clear high.
Boy, oh boy, here we go. What an opportunity.
Car high.
As Jimmy Johnson tries to go around the outside, we get on the apron.
Car high.
I gotta start running up at the top because that's where I'm fast.
Car low.
So let's see if we can. We lost some positions. Not too bad right now. Eric Almirola actually running up at the front is kind of surprising, considering he's usually been at the back when we're at the back.
Car low.
I guess we're using the same pipe bending. There goes the field. Away they go. And the laps are going to go by very quick here. As they bounce off the wall. Try to go around Hamlin here, and we do it.
Clear low.
Gotta stop using the brakes, David. You're just spinning the car out. Around Almirola, into the wall and around Almirola. Well, not around Almirola, but into the wall.
Still there.
Now into the wall and around Almirola.
Clear low.
Did you enjoy hearing me say that 4 times in a row? So I lift off the gas. Just a touch of brake as the Toyotas go into the lead, and the Twitter and Facebook crowd, all the intelligent people on there go wild. And now down to the inside goes Jimmy Johnson. We drift again. That time I saved it. Cousin Carl's going underneath. No, he won't because Dale Jr. blocked.
Car low. All clear.
Okay, I'm going to kill my tires doing that. Let's stop drifting, please. But I guess a rookie pole sitter in NASCAR. I guess I'm technically not a rookie if you can consider NASCAR 15 canon in this universe, and there's no rookie stripes on my car. Well, whatever. Let's go around Carl Edwards here, the cover star. Ooh, there is Joey Logano as well. He is flying up through the field. Come on, come on, come on. Around the outside. We're starting to get that outside groove to work. Brian Scott looks like he's going to be the first lapper here. Wow, I can't believe I got that car into the corner. It was wagging the tail all about, all over the place. But yeah, this outside groove is really working well. We're going to go around Dale Jr. maybe. He almost kissed the wall there. I just stayed off of it. Running that outside lane again. Try to get around Earnhardt. Nope, couldn't do it. Brian Scott is holding up Kenseth. So this may help us out quite a bit here as we run behind Dale Jr., get into the wall behind Dale Jr. I really need to be better about those brakes, man. I keep getting on the brakes a little too hard. Here we go. And we go around Dale Jr. as he almost wrecks Brian Scott. I saw some smoke in the background. It looked like he got into the back of him. Around Blaney. And look at this group of cars here. This is gonna be a bit wild here. As Kenseth makes his way through the pack around the outside. This is my lane, Kenseth. In fact, he's kind of been our rival the last couple races. We've had some contact and problems with him. Oh my goodness. How did he go through the middle of there? Well, that was quite a move there. I'll respect that, Mr. Kenseth. Now Logano right behind us. See, this is going to get frustrating because of the traffic. But again, I have to remember as it flashes up on the screen, 113 laps to go. I don't need to be quite as impatient as I'd like to be, but goodness gracious, I need to get through here. So looks like the bottom lane is moving. Don't you go there, Ryan Ellis. In fact, that's David Reagan. That was for position. What is he doing up here? Good Lord, I thought that was a lap car.
Still there. All clear.
But yeah, Kenseth has absolutely pulled away in the traffic. That move he made going around or through the middle of Danica Patrick and Chris Buescher was a very beneficial move for him. And we are struggling with the traffic right now.
All clear.
There we go. Around Jimmy. Now De Benedetto, please get down to the bottom. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
All clear.
We'll help Joey Logano go through there. He needs to get a move on, please. Oh, and he almost loses it because I rammed into him. Oh, I guess we'll give him another Bristol bump there. As I got on the apron, I was worried about that. Harvick moves up into third.
Carlo.
Carl, what the heck were you doing?
Carlo. All clear.
Oh, this lap traffic is this is going to be a... Oh!
Car high.
Carl Edwards is on a mission.
Carlo. All
And what on earth was Bobby Labonte doing? Literally just stopped in the middle of the track.
clear. There's trouble in turn 2.
Hey, you're darn right there's trouble in turn 2. What the heck are you doing?
You're all clear. Car high.
The reason I was so mean to my spotters is because the spotter is Bobby Labonte. And Bobby Labonte was just the one who caused that mayhem there.
Clear high. Car
I almost
low.
got turned up into the wall by Dylan there. Yeah, sure, more drifting. Okay, Danica, thank you for slowing him down. In
Car
fact,
low.
thank you for slowing all these people down. In fact, I think that was Labonte
Clear low.
who was slowing everybody down because I smashed into the back of him.
All clear.
And now, gonna have to come back up through the field here. Thankfully, the traffic is thinned out just a little bit, and that's gonna allow me to begin to gradually claw my way back up through here. 3 wide, splitting Chris Buescher. Nope, that didn't work too
Clear
well.
low. Car high.
Goodness. Right next to
All clear.
Keselowski, and now Boyer is racing pretty hard. Man, I was thinking, okay, we're just gonna have to, really push here. Not quite that hard, but I want to get back up to Kenseth. That's going to be difficult to do without some serious help from the traffic. And like I said, I need help, not hindrance. It's going to be difficult because the traffic will be absolutely
All clear.
wild, especially once that group we went by again comes back up, and then we'll be lapping the middle of the field, so there'll be 3 levels of speed for the cars that are being lapped and lapping other cars and whatnot. And that's going to be the name of the game today. It's going to be very, very wild, and I've just got to survive it. But I don't think my tires are going to survive it. The way I'm sliding them all over the place. Boyer is absolutely flying right now. Ooh, did I make the right choice in traffic? No, I didn't,
Hold your line.
because Eric Jones was going very slow and he took my top lane
Clear
away
line.
from me. But I may be able to get McMurray here, depending on what Ryan Newman does. He blocks him, but I can't get around because I didn't get a good run. And then I slid the car and lose position. Now I just got to get around Castle. This is imperative here,
All clear.
which I did. Barely. There's a big old group of them up there. I think that's all lead lap cars. Looks like Tony Stewart possibly holding them up, which is interesting because Tony Stewart seems to be one of the faster AI in the game. And the car just sliding a little bit through the corners. A little bit, he says, as he locks up the front tires. He's sliding so much. Start being smooth like we were in qualifying. That's the way that we're gonna get up there again. It looks like we're lapping Brian Scott again. So we're already back up to where the slow guys were. In fact, Ryan Blaney has gotten passed by Brian Scott, so I believe Ryan Blaney is the last place car right now. But this is, here we go. Well, they're 3 wide at Bristol. 4 wide now. That is 4 wide. That, no thank you, please. I would not like to participate in that. Thank you very much. Okay, what lane is going to be moving? I think the cars are slightly faster up here.
Still there.
Okay, we'll go 3 wide at Bristol. Why not? Thank you for making that
Still
work,
there.
folks. I appreciate that. Again, that's a
You're all
situation in NASCAR 15 that would have been the worst. Like, this race would not be able to happen in NASCAR 15 because it's just the AI at least hold their line in this game, except for in the dogleg at Texas, but whatever. They hold their line at Bristol, and it makes Bristol kind of actually
Still
fun.
there.
So we're at least under 100 laps to go now. They are clicking off at a rapid pace, and just look at this traffic up here. Clint Boyer's, in fact, passed a lot of cars.
All clear.
He continues to move up through this field. Now Tony Stewart and Dale Earnhardt here. It's going to be... where am I going to go? Well, it looks like I'm going to go into the side of Mike Lynette. And we'll rough up Junior a little bit. Couldn't get around him. Now into the corner. Around the outside. Come on, now on the throttle. You got this. Nope. I wasn't confident enough to slam on the throttle. Almirola's for position, as is Boyer. In fact, they're getting held up by, I believe, Labonte. He's a moving chicane right now. For everybody is Chris Buescher. Nearly gets wrecked. I slammed into the wall because I wasn't sure what was going to happen. In fact, Almirola's back to 24th. What on earth happened? We were racing in for the lead at one point.
Still there.
Well, Eric Almirola gets the biggest loser in terms of position award. That's for sure.
Clear high.
Down to the bottom, couldn't get around because Tony Stewart is just driving very slow. And a yellow. So that'll help us out, at least in terms of catching back up to the race. So I decided to make a pit stop under that yellow simply just because 4 tires and fuel, why not? Take the opportunity. We didn't lose too much time. Here we go. Back to the green. I did not get a good restart. But it doesn't really matter. We've got 18 cars to pass up here. We're on fresh tires. We've got more fuel on board now. So now it's time to go to the front. Clint Boyer, I think Dale Jr. and Kyle Busch were the other cars that pitted along with me. May have been a few others, but none of them on the lead lap. So this is the lead lap battle. There we go. We'll shove Busch high. Try to go around Casey Kane. Couldn't do it. There we go. That was a nice corner. Should be able to pull around the outside of Kane. Give him a little bit of bumper love there. And we got into the back of Kurt Busch. That wasn't quite as good as I was hoping. Looks like we've already got a lap car up there. Is that Buescher already? Were we racing with Buescher? Maybe it was Logano. Yeah, it's probably Logano up there. Those cars actually look remarkably similar.
Still there.
The Loves and the Shell car. From a distance, I should say. I should clarify anyway. And slide the car. No, thank you. Do not want. Here we go. Good. Nope. I almost said good corner exit. Yeah, good corner exit right into the back bumper of McMurray, I suppose. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
All clear.
Nope. We just lost positioning to Dale Jr. and to Kurt Busch. Though we will get back around Kurt Busch. Now behind Earnhardt again. In the draft. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. Now, bump draft Stenhouse at Bristol. Why not?
Clear low. All clear. Car low.
Oh, there goes Boyer. Oh, do not spin out, please.
Still there.
The yellows are very finicky in this game. You just never know what's going to cause the yellow and what isn't. So I was like, please don't spin out.
Still there. Car low.
Oh, good Lord. Well, now I've turned Junior. He saved it, though.
You're all clear.
Thankfully.
Car low.
All right, let's start. Come on, let's get back up there. They're already in lap traffic. The leaders are. So if I can figure out how to be better in lap traffic. Ooh, Dale Jr. almost turned me, but I decided I had to get to the bottom. And it looks like Larson and Bain decided that as well, even though I get around Larson with just the slightest bit of contact.
Still there.
We're almost back up to where we were prior to the yellow, which is 10th as we use Bain up. And Boyer is once again back to being OP and driving away from the field. All right, we're up to Blaney, who's holding up Elliott. What's the right lane to be in? Oh, my goodness.
All clear.
Well, Dale Jr. picked the right lane.
Car low.
Thankfully, I blocked Bain. So I don't have to worry about him too much. It looks like Keselowski's having trouble as well.
Clear low.
He's way back there. He's one of the cars we've lapped several times. 3 wide. I drove it in really deep, but it actually paid off. I can't believe it. Then we'll go around to Benedetto. Try to anyway. Come on, car. Come on, car. Come on, car. And we do it. We got around him.
Clear low.
Now Brian Scott.
Car high.
Ooh, thank you, Dale Jr., for staying underneath him. Thank you, Brian Scott, for saving me from the physics. Uh-oh. Problems. Big problems. Big, big problems. Thank goodness there was a yellow for that. So I will pit for repairs. We might lose a lap. I hope not. Did we lose a lap? Yeah, we lost a lap, so we're back in 29th.
The race is going
all right.
green.
And the car did not restart very well on the banking. Thankfully, we'll have the rubber band advantage here. As long as we aren't terrible here. And just a little bit patient.
Car high.
Problem is they're going so slow that it's going to slow me down
Clear high.
in my pursuit back up through the field. This is where the rubber banding is going to be a little bit annoying, more so than it usually is. So let's start pulling some really wild moves here. What is Almirola doing back in 25th? He must have had a problem or something and lost a lap. Maybe there is a point in the video where you can see him have trouble. Maybe I just missed it. Alright, so we're going around several of these cars here. We're unlapping ourselves from McDowell, who is on the lead lap in 19th.
Clear high.
And we got to get through this cluster here, which is very clustered, to say the least. 3 wide, 3 Hendrick cars. Where's Casey Kane? In fact, no way, Casey Kane is not up there.
Still there.
Alright, let's use the apron. Surprised that I pulled that off, but whatever.
Still there.
Problem is, it's going to be hard once we get them back on the lead lap because they'll speed up
Still
again.
there. Clear low.
So once we get back on the lead lap, it'll be like, oh, they're going to lap. They'll lap me, then they'll slow down, let me go back by, and then I'll lap
Clear
them.
high.
Or unlap myself, and blah, 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 blah. But 60 laps to go. It feels like he just said halfway, and now we're...
Hold your line.
Oh, my goodness.
Car low.
Okay.
All clear.
Please
Car
go by.
high.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All clear. All clear.
No. Okay, that was... We're up
Car
to...
is pitting.
Oh, now we got cars pitting
Clear high.
under the green. That was ill-advised, AJ. Oh, I guess Ryan Newman, we were racing him for position earlier.
Car low. All
Well,
clear.
this is the first time we've been up near the front of the pack all day, and it's because of rubber banding, but would I complain? Maybe not.
Stay low. Still there.
Let's get this lap back now, please. Or not. I need him to spread out, but I see they're catching the back of the field already, so it's not particularly great that we have to deal with slow lap traffic and slow leaders.
Car low.
But I really want my lap back, so that's what we're going to do. Yeah, I feel like they've sped up again.
Car low.
I guess the rubber banding determined that I need to be in 17th place. The rubber band gods. The gods of the bending. I wonder, I guess aerodynamics aren't really a huge factor at Bristol. I wonder if I had just stayed, well then again, you know what, I just want to be able to race 10/10ths the whole time. That's 3 wide. And I chose the wrong lane because I chose the one with the slow car in it. Wall ride a little bit. If I could just get around Keselowski, please. Please, I must get around Keselowski. I'm not even in the dockside money yet. I have to get around one more car, which I think is McDowell up here. I would really love that bonus. And surely after qualifying on the pole for a race, some more sponsorship opportunities would come on. So that should be 15th, right? Nope, it's not 15th. I guess McDowell pitted. So, who are we racing here? Kurt Busch, who was 16 seconds up the road. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I guess it was a bunch of cars that got the wave around then. That makes sense. So we've got to make up an entire lap to get back up to Ricky Stenhouse. And we haven't even unlapped ourselves yet, because they're still the leaders up there.
Still there.
Wouldn't it be ironic if we lose the dockside money by 1 position? That would be a bit frustrating. Well, that's not going to help things. That is not going to help things at all. Okay, back to the smooth driving, David. Smooth driving.
Carlo. All clear.
And looking at all the boards and such. Drive around the inside of Bain, because I think De Benedetto is going to go to the outside, because Dale Jr.'s there.
Car high.
No, thank you, Bain. I'll take that position. Thank you very much.
You're all clear.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Roundale Jr., come on. Lift off early and often. And nope, I'm still losing positions. Or losing track position, I should say. Not really necessarily positions, but space on the track. Here comes Blaney back out of the pits.
Car high.
I'm guessing I'm doing okay on fuel. It's gonna be kind of hard to check that. Hey, yeah. Well, there's, I checked that. Where's my fuel marker? Oh, there it is. 29 laps. How many laps do we have to go? We have 46 laps to go, so we'll have to make 1 pit stop. It'll be a splash, though. I won't repair the car.
Stay low. Still
So
there.
it should be a fast pit stop. We might actually be able to make up some positions,
Clear high.
considering that probably everybody else has to pit as well one more time. I would speculate. Alright, so we'll go around the Fords here.
Still there. All clear.
And let's go around Kyle Larson. Maybe a little bit of understeer still. Looks like we won't get our lap back, so we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Unless we get a yellow, because I believe we're the first car 1 lap down. But that doesn't mean a whole lot if there's not a yellow. So we got to start to be in traffic meister here.
Carlo.
Start pulling around the outside of these guys. Dylan.
Carlo.
Bounce off the wall. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Still
There we go.
there.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No. Brake. Almost broke loose there. In fact, there's still 40 cars out here because Labonte was the one I wrecked earlier. And he's still running around in 40th, so nobody has even retired from the race yet. Which is kind of surprising considering how much we usually see that in other races. In this particular series. Here we go. Picking up some positions. The car got loose on the straightaway. And Regan Smith is our brakes for us. Becomes our brakes anyway. And we'll shove Kane through there, maybe.
Hold your line.
Nope, we're just going to get boxed in. And on the apron. Back up onto the track. Thank you for helping me steer, Bane. I appreciate that.
Carlo. All clear.
Oh, good Lord, mate. Get out of my way. Alright, there we go.
You're all clear.
Finally got it slid in there. And now we're trapped again. Because they decided to go 3 wide. There we go. There's a space there. Well, I took the space, but I lost position.
You're all clear.
That's horribly frustrating. There we go. 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 Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go around. Let's go around. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Still there.
We still haven't improved out of 16th either, which is kind of frustrating.
Still there.
Oh no.
You're all clear.
Oh, I had to wreck Trevor Bain, but he had to get out of my way. He just had to. It was a noble sacrifice, Trevor. Oh, and he's coming back on me. I'm so sorry, Trev. I'm so sorry.
Car low.
Nothing personal. Just business. And let's see, who else have we got up here? We got more lap cars with Jones and Keselowski and Danica causing all sorts of havoc, going slow.
Hold your line. Car high.
Get out of my way.
Car low.
I'm just gonna push them. I'm just gonna push these guys all the way around the track. You're going too slow.
Hold your line. Clear high. All clear.
Where's David Hoots when you need him?
Car low.
Pull these guys in, make them start and park.
Clear low.
Pull them all in. I don't care how much their sponsorship is, or the fact that GameStop published the game or whatever, or sells the game, and did a pre-order exclusive. Pull them in. Pull them off the track. They're going too slow.
Stay high. Still there.
How many laps of fuel have I got left, by the way? 17? Okay. There's 32 to go. But I'm pretty sure the leaders will have to pit, and countless other cars potentially ahead of me.
Still there.
So it
All
benefits
clear.
me to go fast. Get around these bloody lap cars, and these bloody lead lap cars.
Still there. Car low.
Okay, 4 wide. Alright. Nope, didn't work. I thought Allmendinger was for position. I saw an 18. I'm like, oh goodness. Please do not be for position.
Still there.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Biffle, that was 17th, so that's the car directly behind me, which I just lapped, so I'm on a lap by myself. That's some insurance, some mental insurance, I'm sure. Don't have to worry too much about getting passed by anybody else. But passing someone would be even more beneficial because it's $4,000 or whatever.
Still there. All clear.
If I'd been smart enough to take that lead a lap challenge, I would have already done it. Would have accomplished that. I think it was the Kalo sponsorship.
Still there.
Here
All
we go.
clear.
2 cars are slowing down Larson and Harvick. Let's go around him. Let's go around him. Let's go around him. Let's go around him. Come on.
Still
Come
there.
on. There we go. And around the outside, Paul Menard in
Still there.
38th position. What are we doing on fuel? 12 laps, okay.
Clear low. Car low.
Okay, I gotta pull it. There we go.
All
Okay,
clear.
that's clear track. So I've got clear track for the first time in 20 years, it seems like. So let's start setting some quick laps here.
Trouble in turn 1.
Trouble in turn 1. So they're wrecking somewhere. Looks like whatever happened though is already gone, and no caution. No caution. No, no, it's Carl Edwards. Oh my gosh. Oh, he just. Oh.
Yellow's out.
Oh my god, did anyone else just see that? He just drove backwards into the field. Carl Edwards the troll, confirmed. Okay, I need to pit though. I need to pit. Okay. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. Okay, so after Carl Edwards brutally murdered 3 or 4 drivers by driving backwards, we are back to the green.
All clear.
And I've got 1 position to make up. As you saw, what I just did was not not conducive to what I need to be doing. I very nearly blew it right there by getting a commitment cone violation. Okay, so I don't need to look at fuel anymore. I don't need to worry about that. What I need to worry about is how close I am to Dale Earnhardt Jr., because he's in the money spot. For me, anyway. The money spot that I need to be in. So, it's going to be tough to get back up to him without another caution. Because I started at the back, and he started at the front. Because he was a lead lap car, and I was a lucky dog car. But now it's just go around these guys as quickly as possible.
Clear low. All clear.
Maybe not that quick.
Car high. Car low. Car
Wow,
high.
I cannot believe I didn't crash there.
There's a wreck in turn 4.
Yeah, there's a wreck in turn 4, but it ain't going to be a yellow. So I know this game too well. This game will not give you beneficial yellows. Unless it has Carl Edwards drive backwards into traffic.
Still there. There's trouble in turn 1.
There's trouble in turn 1. Please do not have a car driving backwards on the apron this time.
Still there.
Busher, get out of the way. Oh my gosh.
Hold your line. Clear high. All clear.
Drive underneath Blaney.
Clear high.
11 laps to go. So essentially 5.5 miles. I don't think I'm going to get up there.
Still there. All clear.
There's too much traffic. Now it's Larson I have to get around. Oh, I guess I screwed up my arrow. See how much it affects me.
Still there. Car low.
Okay, now that would have been a wall glitch in NASCAR 15. It was not.
Engine's blown.
Ah, my God. All right.
Car low.
Well, I'm going to white knuckle it around for 3 laps or whatever it is. No reason to slow down now. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, this is terrible. Oh my gosh. Oh no. No. Give me a bump draft. Not that kind of a bump draft. Oh my gosh. Alright, keep driving, keep driving, keep driving. Keep driving. Keep driving. Keep driving.
Car low.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Somebody bring out a yellow. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I pitted, lost 11 positions, but at least I'm back on even footing with these guys. I got the car repaired, so
The race is
let's
going
not
great.
what we did last time, shall we? This time I actually got a decent restart. What do you
There you
know?
go. All clear.
So we're definitely out of the dockside money, that's for sure. For the second time.
Still there.
But reposition now is more money.
Still there.
I hate that I had to shift down into third there. Get out of the way, Ryan Ellis.
Car
Bye-bye.
high. Clear low.
Alright, I'll just run on the apron. I don't
Car
care.
high.
Oh, good lord, really?
There's a wreck in turn 2.
Yeah, it's me. Where's the yellow? Oh well. So much promise, but I'll take a pole position. 31st, whatever. So, race results. 31st, 5 laps behind the race. Matt Kenseth won. Boy, if I had just been able to stay up there a little bit longer. But oh well. Our short track game is clearly very good, so I'm confident in our position moving forward. So let's check out our cash. Obviously, just winnings plus the guaranteed 5K for Moog equals just under 14 grand. And our points position, we shouldn't probably improve. I don't think we'll move up any. Maybe we will. I don't know. Yeah, no, 32nd still. But we're just a couple points out of 30th position. And if we can get a win, of course, we'll be in the chase. So let's move back to the race shop and see what's there to check out. So from the Food City 500, we move on to another short track, Richmond, for the Toyota Owners 400. The winner will take $30,000 home. So if our short track game's still good, I would say we've got a very good chance to win that. So I hope to see you there. This has been David Land on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy this, and we'll see you in the next video.